Hi, welcome to another edition of From My Indian Kitchen to Yours. Badam-Malai, a variation of Rasmalai. It goes without saying that Rasmalai is one of the most popular Indian desserts. Everyone recognizes it. Ras means juice, Malai means cream. And like most of the milk sweets and desserts, it probably originated in Bengal. My family will tell you that I'm not the labor of love kind of cook. Boom, 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 I like it done. So what I've done today is to create Badam-Malai, which is really quick and easy to make. I've changed the ingredients in a way that it really speeds up the process of making this delicious dessert. So let's look at what does it take to make Badam-Malai.
I'm using ricotta or ricotta as the Italians would say. Ricotta is a cheese that's closest to Indian paneer, a little bit on the sweeter side. It's a residual cheese, meaning it's a cheese that's made after a first round of cheese is made from the same amount of milk. And ricotta, like Indian paneer, doesn't melt when you cook or bake. Here's the ingredient that I'm using that I promised would speeden up the entire process. Instead of condensing whole milk for 20 minutes to 30 minutes, I use half and half, which is half cream and half milk, which cuts the cooking time by 80%. The ingredients are 2 tablespoons of almond flour. You also need 1 cup of sugar. Doesn't have to be powdered sugar. Powdered cardamom. I'm also going to use fresh cardamom. Copious amount of saffron. I love saffron in all my desserts. Powdered nutmeg and almonds and pistachio, which you can fry using a little bit of ghee. In a bowl, add the ricotta cheese. Soften it a little bit by using the spoon. Add 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder. We'll also be using fresh cardamom, a pinch of nutmeg, not too much. Nutmeg can be a little bit bitter, and 1/3 cup of sugar. And we're going to save the 2/3 cup for the milk. Mix it well. Use a Pyrex bowl and line it with parchment paper. So after baking, you'd be able to take this whole thing as a slab very easily. So after you pour it into the dish, flatten it as much as you can to spread it all the way up to the corner of the Pyrex dish. It doesn't have to be perfect yet now because we're going to cut it later. In a white pan, use 16 fluid ounces of half and half cream, milk, and get it going by stirring it constantly. Because there's already so much cream in it, it might start to stick to the pan. I added the saffron and the rest of the sugar, which is 2/3 of the cup. I also set aside a little bit of saffron and milk for the presentation later. Moving the milk, you can see that the cream is starting to form on the sides. This is why half and half milk is so much easier to work with. It just kind of starts to condense much faster than whole milk. And you can see the cream there. As I was kind of boiling this half and half milk, I was asking myself, how could I further speeden up the process? So it occurred to me that I could add powdered almond, and this would make the malai more dense and add so much more richness to the dish itself. Hence, I gave it the name Badam-Malai. I'm adding 4 or 5 cardamoms to get the flavor of cardamom in the milk. Continue boiling, continue stirring. How do you know when it's done? When you can scoop the malai or the cream from the side of the pans, that's when you know it's done. Bake the ricotta cheese for 40 minutes at 350 degrees. So when you touch it soon after you take out from the oven, you might think it's too soft, but it will harden a little bit and be ready to be cut into pieces when it cools down. Time to put together the Badam-Malai together. I just flip the baked ricotta cheese and cut it into squares. What's in the shape? Just like what's in the name. This is not going to be a round looking Rasmalai, but this isn't Rasmalai either. This is Badam-Malai. So, but believe me, it is so delicious. It's packed with such good, tasty ingredients. You can't go wrong. Time to add the malai. Wow, look at that golden, rich, creamy malai. To finish the Badam-Malai, let's top it up with blanched almond, a little bit of pistachio. And if you remember, I said I was going to save some saffron and milk to add it right at the end.
Did you see how quick and easy that was to make Badam-Malai? Give it a try. Come on, it's December. We're allowed a little bit of sugar in our lives. Make it for your friends. I'm always looking to see what I can give back my friends who make cookies and cakes for me around this time of festivities. So I always reciprocate by making an Indian dessert, and this is really a very easy Indian dessert to make. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and share. This is Rajshri.
I dedicate this video to my youngest viewer, Arjun Rao, who's just 5 years old. Arjun watches every single video of mine and gives me useful feedback. Thank you, Arjun, for all your comments. I take it very seriously and it's made my videos much better. This dedication also goes out to my dearest uncle, Papadi, who is turning 90 on December 22nd. Happy birthday, Papadi uncle.